mean, it's just... Is that going to be the Money Mike Min-Min? That is the Money Mike Min-Min.
Really?
That's not a sight you see very often.
You think they were studying the match before then? Just kind of waiting and see what would happen?
I mean, Bayo, I get it. Bayo Snake is terrible.
Bayo Snake is bad.
Bayo Snake's real bad because you can just sit there, you just hold your little shield and
Definitely.
The grenade in hand and Bayo can't really approach you.
But right now we're even seeing, even though the match just started, we're kind of seeing a different play style from Money Mike.
Yeah, I mean Money Mike's a much more aggressive character, and this is, you got to keep in mind, this is a secondary.
Right.
Money Mike's Min-Min. That's not his Bayonetta.
But
he's gonna play the character a little bit like Bayonetta.
Not a bad character to pick up as a secondary though either.
Not really. She's kind of difficult right now because it does take a lot of precision to play the character.
Right.
People who say Min-Min is easy, you're still they're still living on Wi-Fi in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have to get really good lineups. You're reacting a lot.
Right. You can't just throw stuff out and win.
Oh yeah, online, that they can't react to you. Offline, they can.
Right.
And they just run in, get some good whip punishes. But Money Mike, just like
if you think it's hard offline or online, it's going to be terrifying.
Yeah.
Offline.
Min-Min online is like a contender for best of the game.
Right.
Up there with like the Rob and the Sonic and the other crazy characters. On
it's just so crazy to see how, because everyone knows how well Min-Min really just puts someone and pressures them off to the corner of the stage, and we're seeing that actually happen from Swiss to Min-Min. They're throwing projectiles and keeping Min-Min out, which is something a little bit different that I don't see too often, but they're doing it really well.
Yeah, he's
still having a good
playing outside of Min-Min's threat range and just abusing his own better threat range to just keep her out really successfully. Yeah.
Great setup, trying to get those up smashes.
Ooh, this should be stock. Oh.
Great throw.
Yeah.
Back, great hit. Just going straight down. Min-Min just not recovering in time.
And then Akita is really scary here.
Yeah.
It's like we saw it in the Shun set. We're gonna see it a lot in this set for sure.
Definitely.
Because I mean, not maining Min-Min, this is such a difficult matchup. But also, Bayo, not much better.
Yeah, Bayo's not much better. But even though, I mean, Money Mike is still being pretty patient though too. Great grab by Swiss. They're kind of just throwing that straight down. It's hitting unfortunate, doesn't grab the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, Swiss kind of just taking this game.
Right.
Extending his lead, gotta have a full stock lead.
Well, we've seen Snakes just kind of fall off ledge, and unfortunately SD today, so it could happen again.
Oh my goodness, he's got everything covered. The way he's positioning himself with that C4 is so good.
Really good.
He was like, Min-Min can drift this far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the C4 here at this side of her max drift, and I'm gonna stand here at this side of her max drift. Didn't quite time the C4 right.
Well, Money Mike was doing a good job of kind of keeping them away. He said, "Back up, son.
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn." Great waiting. Good air dodge.
Yeah. I mean, this audience back here, they're just watching. I can imagine they're scared. They're scared of the explosives, but they're watching a game of attrition take place.
Well, this game right now, I mean, obviously Money Mike isn't in the lead, but still, if you can get a good hit and a good string going, like that's what Smash is. Anything can happen. And getting hit again with that projectile from Swiss.
Swiss just running away with it. If I were Money Mike, I might, even though like matchup be damned, I'm gonna go with my comfort pick personally.
Because Min-Min's recovery is great, but just kind of having that projectile out, Min-Min does have a second just to kind of stay there. And I didn't even think about that, especially if you're Snake. That might be a good advantage just to kind of get the kills. Because we saw, I think, all those stocks, or at least 2 of them I know, were definitely taken from that projectile.
And in this matchup, if you're not constantly winning neutral, it's really difficult.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because you need to, like, your advantage state, your advantage state goes only as far as you can take it.
Right.
Like, you can get, like, a crazy tech chase string, but honestly, the most of Min-Min's getting off a hit is, like, 40. Her advantage state is neutral. So if you're not getting those, like, crazy neutral wins and just being such an oppressive force to the Snake, the matchup it's pretty much lost. But yeah, Money Mike going to be confident in his counter pick. Going to stick to it.
Even the last set we saw, I mean, this was the stage where Snake had that stock in the whole set. So maybe this will help Swiss out as well, and maybe it just will be a little bit tricky. But Money Mike is just being a bit more aggressive right now, slowly working.
Yeah, I mean,
good.
I know what he's got to do because Swiss is really dedicated to just putting these explosives down. Absolutely no problems with it.
Right. dash attack twice. Just having 2 setups, really waiting.
Ooh, good down air.
Man, great spacing with that down air, getting some good hits. Really waiting, great back air.
So it's just fighting his way in against Money Mike so
Right.
well. Going from in and out, weaving constantly. And I can't imagine it's easy for Money Mike. He's got such a big deficit. Oh my goodness.
Man.
Such a big deficit to make up on, and he's just not winning neutral right now. This could honestly be the end of the set.
It's just crazy to me because everyone complains about like how you can't get in on Min Min, but right now it's like Min Min can't get on Swiss right now. And I feel like that's just something like you can do, but they're making this look very easy. It's not easy to do this with Snake.
Absolutely not. Swiss is definitely a very skilled player.
Right.
I mean, taking out some of RVA's best just in this bracket, I believe beating Mish, somebody else.
Somebody else.
Yeah, I definitely beaten a lot of good players. That's for sure. Yeah, I've beaten Swiss, Mallow. Swiss beaten Clark, Kent, Mish, and Mallow to make it here. And that is absolutely not an easy feat. Mallow and Mish going to be the number 4 and number 5 seeds respectively for this tournament.
And Swiss kind of taking it in a dominant fashion too, all 2-0ing as well. Didn't even take one. No one took one game.
I don't know where this guy came from, but
he's here. He's staying.
And I'm hoping to see him back again. This is great.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, it's always nice to see a fresh face. Oh my goodness.
Oh, and he has a Metafy as well.
Yeah.
Swiss has a Metafy.
And if you're liking what you're seeing here,
if you're loving this Snake gameplay,
you know what,
Snake taking a Min Min, which is crazy, you might want to go to Metafy.
Try Metafy.com.
Oh,
great. So good.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, still fighting from so behind here. And I mean, Swiss just really has Money Mike's number here.
It seems like even when Swiss is throwing these projectiles, they know that they're not going to be hitting Min Min, but it's great for spacing and kind of keeping them away.
Yeah, and, this is really good.
Trying to get in. Dash attack doesn't hit.
And Money Mike, one thing that's really key between the way A-Marks plays this matchup and the way Money Mike plays this matchup, A-Marks is constantly...
Wow, great read, doesn't get it. That shield's getting a little small, though. Great nair, going up, almost getting the hit.
I was saying something, but that F-smash knocked my breath away for a minute.
Wow,
good lord, Swiss has his number, man.
Great fair. Money Mike's just trying to get back on, not get hit with some of these projectiles.
Gonna wanna, definitely just gonna wanna, yeah, good Dragon Laser.
Both of these players are very calculated as well.
Yeah, definitely every swing has some kind of thought behind it.
Great DI from Swiss. Wow, just going and getting that back air, and that's going to be it.
And that's gonna be the set. Swiss taking in a very dominant 2-0 fashion.
Both very good players.
Oh, absolutely.
I couldn't imagine playing that as Bayonetta against Snake.
And that's actually gonna be my last set. I gotta go. My friend's mission call opening. So I will see y'all later.
All right. Nice to commentate with you, man.
Peace. Yeah.